Hey, what's going on? You know what's crazy about me coming back after all that happened is the fact that I already know what I did. It's crazy. There's a difference between not knowing and just want to sit around and ignore it for years, but then there is knowing and knowing the mistakes you cause. I've lost a good amount of good people because of that, which caused like somewhat of an outrage to getting people to not really but so much like me or trust me much like before. And as years went by, as I went through the years recovering, going through rehab, I took a lot. I took some time to just grow and finally realize all the good memories and stuff I actually had those years. Truthfully, I could have been something special have I kept going. Also saying if KLC not really have ended, but let alone have I not changed the way I did. But then again, it all went down to how my mental was working. Personally, I don't want to make that to be any excuse. If people don't want it to be an excuse, I won't make it an excuse at all. But throughout the times, I really cared a lot for people. But for how my mental was working, it just it wasn't just it just wasn't good at the time. It really wasn't. I was seriously a complete mess. Like I was an absolute wreck the last 3 years. Like in a moment where I just didn't even know what I was doing with myself at that moment. I didn't even know how to control myself. I mean, I do feel a lot better. I went to church. I was seeking God and everything, and I needed help because I realized I couldn't help myself. At least some people did help me, but it was just the cost, the risk that it took for me to actually find help. It was a lot, but I was willing to take it anyway because I needed to actually, I really needed to actually, I needed to actually like find that help for real because To tell you the truth, there was no telling when I was going to turn at that moment. I kind of felt like I was going to turn into a complete monster, and I didn't know what I was going to do with myself at that moment. That was just a moment in time where I just realized like everything changed just within those certain moments in my life where I realized I lost a good amount of people within some communities that I should have never. It's like I said, my mind was a total complete wreck. I didn't know what I was doing with myself. I didn't know who to call. I didn't know where to turn. Everything just went blank for me. I feel like I was losing a lot. I feel like I was losing a lot. And honestly, I've lost a very good amount of people. A good amount. I stopped contacting people also because around that time where I lost those people and stuff like that, and everything was going wrong in Knockout City for me and stuff like that. At the end, I needed to seek help for myself, and I needed to find guidance for myself. And I mean, look where it turned to me now. I'm a man who just seeking God and reading the Bible every single week now. It's like you just never know how life could change a person, no matter what the age is. Just remember, age doesn't count for how you are, but it's what you went through that's what really matters the most. And honestly, I went through some very, very hard times. Tell you the truth, I felt like a monster. I didn't know what to do with myself at that moment, so. But truthfully, I would say, even in the midst of all that chaos and all that stuff that I did and stuff, I'm gonna be the one to admit it. I was a very total complete wreck. I'll be honest. Everything didn't, things did not go well for me. I'm gonna be honest about it. But even in the midst of all that, my mind will still never forget. I'll never forget how much Knockout City has changed me, but how much better of a streamer and stuff that it made me. I will never forget those moments because Knockout City changed my life. It did. Because there really wasn't any other games that I've played that actually changed my life that what Knockout City has changed me into. Because I've met a very good amount, very amounts of good people through streams, contacting them, showing my love and support for them. So, yeah, this is just mostly my video of me explaining what really happened to me, what type of person I really turned myself into, how I really changed now, like for real this time, like how I actually changed. But because because to be honest, all the other times I was kind of being fake. I really was. I was being sincerely fake, and I could just see where my mind was going at that moment. So I kept going back to rehab over and over and over and over again. And then it changed into like not only 2 years, then it changed to 2.5, then it almost changed. Then it was about to change into 3 years. it was crazy. It was very crazy. I didn't know where I was going at that moment, and I needed to just leave all of it just to pull myself together and get my life together. So that's why I did. So then it went from all that to like, you know, some more problems. It kind of got added into that, but then it transformed itself into something special, and I got to meet some church people. They helped me through the time. I started going to church every single week. Wasn't missing a single time in a single, you know, I wasn't missing a single week. Like I kept, I was there every single week, man. It was wonderful, honestly. Just a great experience. Wonderful people, amazing people. Helped me change my life for the better. Helped me seek nothing but good things in life. It was wonderful. But nah, truthfully, I miss, I miss Knockout City. I miss the people that I met in Knockout City too. And I'm not talking about a couple people. I'm talking about almost every single person I ran into that I faced and stuff. I miss I missed all of that. And it helped me so much that I've met the people that I've met in Knockout City from that day to the current following days and moving forward and stuff. Even if some people don't want to see this video, honestly, I totally understand. I totally understand what happened throughout the years. Honestly, if I was to reflect on the type of person that I was back then and I would have saw what I've done back then, honestly, to tell you the truth, I probably would have I probably would have had no one see me either. I probably would have told myself in the past, I probably would have looked back at my past and told myself, you know what? You know what you need to do? You need to end this right now. Shut everything down. And truthfully, I think that's what got me to ending the whole stream thing on my first one. To like now, I'm moving forward to another one because I just couldn't do the next one. So, but then again, it's just like I always say. What I was in the past, you can't change it. You can't change it at all. But you can only think about how you move forward at this point, and how the way that I move forward now in the present, I've done better things, and honestly, I've pretty much gave a lot to people. I gave a lot more to people that I could ever imagine. Do I feel like I still need to give out a little more? Probably so, yeah. Well, I do know for this, like the giving train and stuff like that. Giving away stuff and doing charity work and stuff like that. It'll never be over. Anyways, I hope anybody who sees this video, y'all see the journey I went through and y'all see how much it took for me to get to this moment now where I wanted to change and move on. And hopefully people understand my story. To whoever watches. Anyways, I'm out of here. God bless y'all. Y'all take care.